Casey Gray here from The Conscious Builder, and on today's episode, I'm answering a question from one of our viewers. Krystal emailed us and asked, should I use cost plus or fixed pricing? And Krystal, I'm guessing you're asking this question because you are in the industry, you are a contractor of some sort, and you need to do contracts for your clients. So I think you can go either way. We used to do fixed price contracts, but I prefer cost plus now for a couple of reasons, and that's what I recommend to people. Now, there are instances where you can go fixed price, but I will point out some things that didn't work out well for us as a business with a fixed price. Is that I didn't like doing change orders. Clients, for one, don't like to see the word change order, and for us to do change orders, it just doesn't feel good, right? So we always had to do that. So the thing is, if you're gonna do a fixed price, you have to be very clear on what your costs are going to be as a business, what you need to make on that project, and what the scope of work is, because if anything deviates from that, that will cut into the bottom line. And that's where the change orders come in. But if you miss something and that's just your mistake, that could be an issue that you need to deal with. Now, what I found that when we were doing fixed price contracts is that we weren't really tracking our numbers very well. We didn't really know if we made money on a project until we got to the end, because we would price it. We didn't do the extra work to track the budget while we were doing it, because we already gave the price. We would just kind of get the job done, and at the end we'd be like, oh, we lost money. Too bad. But with a cost plus, it forces you to be on top of your game. It forces you to do the budget reports and to track it and to give it to the client and to continue to communicate openly with them to show them where the project is. We obviously still do estimates as part of our cost price, but then we start tracking the budget. So I think that works out well for everybody. The communication stays strong. The homeowner is more involved. Obviously, we get people that are more detail oriented, so they like to see those budget reports. They like to be involved. If you have a client that just wants to, give me a price and get it done, I don't care. That's a different story. I don't know what type of projects you're doing, but cost plus seems to work really well for us. But you do need to make sure that you have very good tracking system in place and very good communication system in place in order for it to work really well. Krystal, thank you for sending us the question. For those of you watching, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Send us your questions just like this. We'll make sure to answer them. And also, you'll be able to follow all of our exciting projects, including the 3-day cottage where I am standing right now.